Hey, I'm Matt. Just got some general life updates. So I haven't been putting as many videos out lately. Of course, the subscription boxes I've had to cancel all those. Well, to be fair, not necessarily cancel. Well, okay. Long story short, finances. So I've been having to pay a lawyer, which sucks. Lawyers are expensive. But without getting into too much details, you have not seen Quentin at all during the summer. For reasons I'm not going to get into here. It's nothing major. It's just basically the parties could not get along or could not communicate properly. And I have not seen Quentin. I had not seen Quentin since, or had not had Quentin since what was it? I believe it was April 7th was the last day I had him. I have joint custody of him. Quentin is my child from a previous marriage, and his mom and I are divorced, and I had joint custody. And without putting blame on any individual, I'm just saying that things happened where I had not seen Quentin since April 7th. Or let me rephrase it, had not had Quentin since April 7th. My grandmother passed away. He did come to the funeral. Also, I had a family reunion, which he came to because another family member brought him. And I had not seen Quentin. And so during that time, I put on about 30 pounds in that time I hadn't seen him, which I am losing. I'd gotten all the way up to 271 pounds. I'm now down to 259 pounds. I'm just watching what I eat, trying to have smaller portions, counting calories, which I don't necessarily like counting calories. Sure, there's no problem. Yeah, you knew the lane was ending, but you hopped over. You got in that lane that said, lane ends just to get in front of me. That's fine. Sorry, road rage. I wouldn't call it road rage. It's more road irritation. But, so I'm just right now I'm counting calories to get me down, and I'm slowly starting to, change my eating habits. Right now while I'm counting calories, I'm also trying to do smaller portions, which is shrinking my attempting to shrink my stomach, or what other people call is, lowering my appetite. Because before I would just eat and eat and eat, and I'm trying to get away from that. So I'm also trying to make healthier decisions, a lot less fast food, just healthier decisions. I'm completely trying to do away with sweets. I completely gave up on soda. So in what I eat, in order by the amount of it, or what I drink in order by the amount of it I drink, is water. I drink a buttload of water, and then probably water, then probably the zero or Powerade Zero, then probably beer, coffee, and then whiskey. And the reason and that'll flip whenever I get to it starts getting colder out. The coffee will become number 2. The beer, I don't drink that much. The only reason it's high is because of the family reunion. But so I'm down from 271 to 259 pounds because of stress and stuff like that. But this past Wednesday, we had to go to court. And in court, I had filed a motion to have the custody enforced, and that motion was granted. So I left the courthouse with Quentin that day, and we are supposed to obey the custody order now, but there is a motion to modify custody on the table. That is several months out. I'm still a nervous wreck about it. In fact, there are times when, like now, just talking about it, my chest is starting to feel tight. I feel a general uneasiness in my chest and stomach area. My shoulders are tightening up. But that, oh, my neck. That I just have to deal with. But I was excited to have Quentin back. Him and I, we took a part of my weight loss regimen. I'm not calling it a diet, because I'm not dieting. Diets fail, and diets are temporary things. What I'm doing is doing a lifestyle change, and I'm also keeping track of how many steps I take. I set the goal for 15,000 steps a day, which at work I'm on my feet the entire time I'm at work. It's a 1 million square foot facility. I gotta walk 100 yards just to get to a bathroom from where I work. The break room is 300 yards from where I work. The locker room is probably 200 yards from where I work. Oh, it's starting to rain. So I get in plenty of steps. But we've also, when it's nice out, started to go to this park around us. And Quentin and I, we went and walked the park, walked every single part of the trail we could possibly walk. Ended up walking just under 3.5 miles. So I'm, doing that. And him and I had a very good talk, just catching up with stuff. So part of the issue with the custody, or part of the issue that was brought to my attention, is my work hours. I work for the United States Postal Service. I recently switched from nights to the evening shift, which I work 1:30 in the afternoon to 10 o'clock at night. And I would love to be on days, but seniority, the bidding goes with seniority. It's a job bidding process. Basically, a job opens up, and if you think you want it, when you bid a job, you bid the job you'd be doing, the days off, and the time you'd be working. Well, all the daytime jobs get gobbled up by people with high seniority, and all the weekend jobs get gobbled up by people with high seniority. I was very lucky to get a Thursday, Friday days off. So, plus also you get paid more if you work Sunday. You get a Sunday premium. But that's been going on. But financially, things have been tight. I mean, all of our bills are paid. Vehicle payments, rent, utilities, all that gets paid. It's just the money we're paying to the lawyer was any extra money we had. I am the sole provider for my family. So, just dealing with that stuff. But I did get Quentin. That was Wednesday. I had him Wednesday to Friday. And then should have him this Friday this coming up Friday until the Friday after. And it'll be week on, week off. Just like that. So, just dealing with that stuff. Just stress and finances and all that good stuff. But things are getting better. They are looking up. So, and hopefully, okay, I have a doctor's appointment this Tuesday at the VA. Hopefully, I can, talk to them about some stuff. So, yeah. But, other than that, life is good. I have a job. I am breathing. I have a beautiful wife. I have 3 wonderful sons who are the reason for all this gray hair. So, yeah. Austin's driving now. So, that is worrisome. Yeah, not because he's not a good driver. It's just, when you're a parent and your kid starts to drive, you tend to worry about him because the world is a crazy place. So, and Pete, I am sorry. I swear I have more than a box of stuff, and I actually have it sitting in the box. Okay? I have it sitting in the box, and I have stuff for you. I swear it, for you and Susie. So every time, we get a little break, it's like, okay, well, now we got to pay a lawyer. I did receive a settlement from work because I am part of the union. It was a union settlement, which, don't get me started on unions. But it was a union settlement, and the majority of that money went to lawyers. So every time on the horizon I say, okay, I'm going to be able to send Pete a box, send that box to Pete, because it's going to be at least $80 to send it. I'm thinking $60 to $80 to send it. Every time on the horizon I go, okay, I can send that box to Pete, something pops up. So, yeah, I've even stopped ordering from eBay and Amazon and all that. So, but yeah, just, living life, what we're going through, we can get through it. I'm making more money than I've ever made in my life right now. I have a job that guaranteed pay raise and benefits. I have a great job. It's just life happens. And yeah, so all in all, I'm doing good. Was very, very excited to see Quentin. In fact, I thought I was going to break down and start crying in the courtroom because I kind of teared up whenever the judge said the custody order will be followed and he will be going home with his dad today. I was like, I was just like in shock. So, but because I love all 3 of my sons very much, and there for the longest time it was just Quentin and I for the longest time. So yeah, so when it was just him and I would, because I had him every Monday through Thursday, and he would spend the weekends at his mom's. So I tailored my work week around him. I would work while he was in school, and when he was not in school, I'd be off from work. With the seldom occasion I would be called in, but my parents would watch him, or my cousin who lives in Norman would watch him. There were even times I'd work just 3 hours in the evening, and I'd bring him up to work, which Angela and I were working together. She was actually my supervisor. Really, you came across 3 lanes of traffic to get right in front of me and cut me off. Angela was my supervisor, and at Hobby Lobby, and she would take him. She actually gave him a vest and printed out a name badge for him, and he would walk around and help her. That's when I really, really started to fall in love with her. Before, I thought she was hot, but when I saw her with him is when I really started to fall in love with her. So, I just remember that he was in a vest that literally went from his shoulders to down below his knees and had the name badge on, and he would just walk around and help her straighten stuff on shelves, and yeah, that was cool. But and the times I did not have him, I would, like, because Friday I would he'd be at his mom's Friday, so I would work open and close Friday, open and close Saturday, and then Sunday I'd spend at church, and then before I worked Hobby Lobby, I worked Rib Crib, and I would just basically open and close Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, get the majority of my hours on the times I didn't have him. But now, I mean, that's fine if you're working a part-time job and it's just 2 of you you're trying to support. But now that there's 5 of us and benefits and all that, I am forced to work a job to where, I have set hours. So, but yeah, I talked longer than I was expecting to talk. But yeah, hopefully I'll get more video content up, more creative video content. In fact, I am needing a shelf, because in the bedroom I have the TV is on top of my dresser, and we have a DVD VCR combo and the cable box there, and I need a shelf for all that. So I need a shelf, a shelf where the TV will go on top, and then the cable box, and then the DVD VCR combo. And instead of buying it, I'm wanting to make it. So hopefully I'll do a video on that. Hopefully I won't have too many fail videos before I get the video of me succeeding making it. So yeah, I'm wanting to do stuff like that. My last interpretive dance video, I'm too fat to do that. Although I think I did fairly well. I gotta get over it. I think I did fairly well. So, I might get to do the floor routine at the Olympics with the ribbon. Why does my phone keep shifting? But yeah. So yeah, just got that going on. I do plan on getting the Fright Crate, because out of all the boxes, that was my favorite. And I did order this last month. Did not order the month before. But yeah, I plan on doing that. Movie reviews, just random family stuff. Stuff like that. So another thing that I really love and I'm passionate about. In fact, when I was in the Marine Corps, we'd be marching around on base in boot camp, and I would get in trouble because I was constantly looking around at all the old construction and the design of the buildings and how old everything was. It just, I got a real feel for the history of it, and I'm wanting to maybe do stuff like that, just walk around. Norman's a great place for that, because the main street has been there well over 100 years. And some of the buildings, I've looked at photos from the 1920s, and some of the same buildings are still there. And just, wanting to look at that stuff. And I also have a cousin, Doug, who is, what's the word I'm looking for? Archaeologist. And I've been asking him to kind of take me along with him on a couple of things, and so hopefully I can do stuff like that. He's nothing like Indiana Jones. He basically just walks out in a field and can tell you, be like, okay, there used to be a house here, and this is an Indian burial ground, and see this rock here? That was used as a hand hammer by Native Americans, and this was a grinding stone and all that, so he can do all that. So, yeah, but I'm rambling on and on. So, I'm going to go ahead and say bye. If you got through this part to this end of the video, congratulations, because I know this is a boring video. Bye.